The situation in the Gaza Strip is catastrophic, and Israel of course is continued with bombing the occupied Palestinian territory, this amidst growing pressure from the United States of America to end the war the very earliest. On the other hand, the Western governments have been expanding their interactions with the new leadership in Syria as well, and what is interesting is this, that the Israeli military has continued to escalate its offensive on the Gaza Strip. The Palestinian Health Ministry has now said that more than 45,000 Palestinians been massacred in this relentless campaign of bombardment by the Israelis that has now gone on for over 14 long months now. The families of the hostages, on the other hand, are out on the streets again. They're calling for a full deal to release the hostages in the Gaza Strip. The families have called on the United States to help end the hostage situation.
According to reports by physicians and experts, the hostages are in such a crucial state that it is not clear they will be able to survive another winter in captivity. The hostage situation is a global humanitarian issue, and we call upon the free world led by the President of the United States to help finally bring this unbearable situation to an end.
The American President-elect Donald Trump has issued a pretty stern warning to Hamas, saying that all hell will break loose if the Iran-led group does not release the Israeli hostages before he takes office. Trump says that he has had some very good talks with the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu about the war in Gaza during what he described as a recap call.
On BB we had a very good talk. We discussed what is going to happen, and I'll be very available on January 20th, and we'll see. As you know, I gave warning that if these hostages aren't back home by that date, all hell is going to break out and very strong.
Now reports suggest that an Israeli technical team is in Doha to discuss the CEA's FAR and the hostage deal, and adding on to the hopes of a possible truce. A senior Hamas official based in Doha has said that the negotiations are progressing pretty well in Syria. The new rulers have stepped up engagement with the countries. The French flag has been raised at the embassy in Damascus for the first time in over a decade, this even as German and French officials are due to meet with the representatives of Syria's new governing body in Damascus, expanding Western contacts with the new administration after the British diplomats met with its leader Abu Muhammad al-Julani late on Monday. Now HD's member is a proscribed terrorist organization by several Western governments, including the United States and the United Kingdom, although it is to moderate its rhetoric and is pledged to protect the country's religious minorities. The EU, interestingly, will be reopening its mission in Syria following talks with its new leadership. The bloc's foreign policy chief Kay Callas has said and described that this is a very important step. Turkey and which back the anti-Assad opposition have reopened the embassies in Damascus. Remember, the U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has said that the U.S. ally Turkey holds the key to what happens in next. He's called the out of Bashar al-Assad to be an unfriendly takeover by Turkey as he addressed the conflict in a press conference. Thanks for watching this video.